Hey, we might as well do another one of these narrations, especially with this guy. This green belt, his dad had been training for like 20 years. He was a purple belt, but he had been training on and off for a long time. So the son and daughter were green belt and orange belt, respectively. So you'll see, like, I'm doing the standard stuff that I should be able to get away with green belts, blue belts, etc. Like this posture that I'm really just using the tendons and muscles in the arms rather than the bones, just to see, is he gonna resist? Is he gonna do anything about that? Exploit it in any way? And he did. Almost got me here. If this got any more out of hand from here, I would have sat to my butt and I mean, the same thing would have happened, but there are exceedingly more advanced emergency escapes from there. It's dangerous though. Of course, if they've got long legs and you see that pass, it's a double underhook guard pass, standing, but only on one side. So is it in fact a double underhook if you don't have double underhooks, nor are you passing in the same fashion? He could have driven his body weight into me right here, pushed off his left foot, and driven his body weight into me. I probably would have passed if he opened his guard though. I'm just trying to get some jiu-jitsu responses from him, and they're most definitely there. At some point, when you're playing teacher, there's always a point when the person is good enough where you're actually in kind of hot water, but because you're the teacher, thank goodness, you can kind of get away with it. So you'll never know if you're actually smoking your teacher, or if he's letting you get away with it. Wink, wink. Let me tell you a secret. I'm not letting you get away with it, but maybe half the time, maybe 50% of the time, this is an intentional kind of we're creating opportunities for the other person to respond jujitsu, to respond in the language of jiu-jitsu. So you saw that little we call it a sweep, I guess. These are geometry sweeps and reversals. I call them geometry sweeps and reversals because they're the same technique. So here comes a knee bar. Could you see it coming? I'm just playing. I mean, like we're going 30, 40%. I mean, he's giving me more juice, of course. He's probably pushing it close to 80, 90%. But the reality is it's not the percentage of the push. His technique is there, whether it's 50% or 80% intensity. And the reality is that the intensity is not playing as big a role as you would think. So check this out. He wants a head and arm choke, but because he wanted his butt, he needed his butt so high in the air, I was able to use this little boom cradle sweep. Now it was being choked right there, So that's why I so vigorously got that arm on the other side to survive that. Now, I know me here. Normally, I would either be thinking about this step out, like back step pass, or tripod pass. But either way, you saw there that that was a struggle with jiu-jitsu